So today we're going to have a look at the Harley Benton SC Custom guitar with EMG pickups. And it looks something like this. That is one good looking guitar. Let me know down below what you think about this. I would normally do an unboxing for this kind of thing, but I decided that if you subscribe to my channel already, you've probably seen me unbox a lot of guitars. You know what a person unboxing a guitar looks like. You know what a box looks like. So this is the SC Custom from Harley Benton. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what the fit and finish is like out of the box. It's just literally come out of the box. And strangely enough, what I did notice was never had a guitar do that out of the box before. Immediately, that's pretty good. I'll put a strap on and we'll go. So immediately you'll notice that with the spiky little horn bit down here, the EMG pickups and 3 volume and tone controls, that we're definitely competing more with the ESP Eclipse series of guitars as opposed to a traditional Gibson Les Paul. Again, we've got the cutaway on the back showing that it's more of a high performance type of guitar, geared probably more towards metal than anything else. But saying that, look at that top. It says it's real as well within the spec sheet. This is a real piece of flame maple. So do we believe that, or is it a photo? Is it a photo flame, or is it a veneer? And there's a carve in it, so could well be an actual top for how much is it? £369. I've got a cheat sheet down there, and I'm going to go over the specs. So let's have a look. So this is part of the deluxe series, and the body is made from Okume. And it says the top is AA flame maple. First of all, this looks a lot more flamey than AA. Secondly, I mean, there is a carve, so it could well be maple. I would presume it was a maple cap with a maple veneer, but there's enough movement in that flame to make me think that this is an actual piece of flame maple. The neck is made from Nyota, and the fretboard is made of Jitoba. It comes with a modern C-shaped neck with a 14-inch radius, definitely aiming towards more of an ESP than the Gibson, and a 24 3/4 inch scale length. And the pickups are EMG, so there's a battery compartment on the back. These are EMGs from their retroactive series. These are the Hot 70s. 2 volume controls and 1 tone control. 3-way switch and what appears to be a really good quality tunematic bridge. These are locking tuners which are Shala style. All the hardware is nickel and it comes shipped with 10 to 46 strings. This guitar is made in Indonesia and this colour in particular is called Trans Brown Flame Gloss. It reminds me of a PRS amber kind of finish, McCarty burst or more of an amber. But it's a nice colour. It doesn't come with a case or gig bag or anything like that. I'd prefer it not to come with a gig bag or case because I'd rather spend more money on the actual guitar, get a better quality guitar than a lesser quality guitar with a gig bag. But you might think differently. Harley Benton do make cases and soft cases for this guitar. They do like bundle deals as well. So I think for an extra £10 or so, you can actually get this guitar with a good quality gig bag as well. The last 2 Harley Benton guitars that I've tried out were the Jazzmaster and the Fusion 3. And I have to say that they have got my expectations very high for this guitar. Both of those guitars were unbelievable for the money and maybe even not for the money, just the guitars in general, they were so good. So this has a lot to live up to. It's slightly more expensive than the Fusion 3. So let's do a quick quality check of the guitar. The fret ends are brilliant. There's no sharp fret ends, no overhang, anything like that. The frets have been polished really nicely. There's a few areas that aren't so well polished, but the majority of the neck is polished really well, and those spots that aren't so well polished, you'll probably polish them up just by playing the guitar. The nut lines up perfectly, it's been cut really well, no complaints there. Tuners feel really good, no issues on quality there, they feel high-end. Probably wouldn't go swapping those out just yet. The action and setup out of the box is really good. Easy to play, not too low, no buzzing out or anything, but low enough to play comfortably and fast. The Fusion 3 yesterday wasn't so good, although when I did drop the action, it played unbelievably. So, yep, good action and setup. The intonation seems pretty good up the neck. We'll plug into a tuner and we'll see exactly how well the intonation has been done, but just by listening to it, it sounds pretty good. In terms of the finish, I can't see any imperfections. I'll show you some close-up B-roll that will give you more detail on that kind of stuff. It's been put together and finished really well. It's got a nice little volute on the back of the headstock, so it gives you that bit of added reassurance. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with the headstock. I'd say the carve itself is more similar to a PRS SE than it is to a Gibson. So far, it feels really solid. The Just from messing about, the tuning seems to be good, but we'll hear what it's like when we play through the amp. The strings feel good. It doesn't feel like they've just chucked on the cheapest strings they can find. They feel like a decent brand string, but they haven't actually said what they are, so they probably are no brand. So now I think the best thing to do is to double check the tuning, plug it all up, and hear how it sounds. Okay, so it sounds good, it looks good, and the quality of it is up to the standard that I would expect of a Harley Benton in this price range. I'm at the point now where I'm holding them up to a very high standard of quality because the last few guitars in this kind of price range have been brilliant, and I should expect anything you buy will be of that quality as well. If not, send it back to them, get them to send you another one. If that's not good enough, send that one back, get another one, because when they're dealing with guitars in this kind of quantity, you're going to end up with some bad ones. That's just how it is. So you might have to fish through some bad ones. I've been lucky, and I haven't experienced any bad ones, but I'm expecting that they're out there. So if you get one, just send it back. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find one that you are happy with. I'm going to get to know this guitar a lot better. I'm going to spend a bit of time with it. I'm going to make a track with it. I'm going to do some deep dive sounds with it, so keep an eye on my channel because they'll be coming out in the next few weeks or so. I'm going to actually compare it to an actual Gibson Les Paul with EMGs. I'm going to compare it to the SC450 and probably a load of other stuff, so there'll be loads coming your way, so keep an eye on that. I think it's getting really hard to justify spending over a certain amount on a guitar. I think that there's a gap between what this provides and then like a really high-end guitar. Those guitars in between, they should be worried, because guitars like this can compete with guitars like that. They're never going to compete with a high-end custom-built Fender custom shop, Gibson custom shop, PRS, that kind of quality. They're not going to appeal to that kind of buyer. They're not going to appeal to anyone who wants something unique like that. They don't have to worry about this. It's the Epiphones and the LTDs and the Schecters that probably really should take note of guitars like this, because if they don't up their quality to compete with guitars like this, they're going to be in trouble. Anyway, so what did you think of this guitar? I'd love to hear down below what you thought about it. Also, let me know what kind of guitars you'd like to see me compare this to. What kind of guitars from Harley Benton you'd like to see on my channel, so I can let them know. Or maybe let me know if you bought anything cool recently, anything you think that I should be aware of or that I should check out. I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for watching up until this point in the video. It really does make a difference. If you haven't, please check out this video here. It's on the Harley Benton Fusion 3. It's totally different to this guitar, but it's so good. It's well worth checking out. See you later. Bye.